In this episode on our Eager Kids channel, let us learn about rotation and revolution of the Earth. What is equinox and solstice? How do the seasons occur? And the various factors that causes different seasons in northern and southern hemisphere. Come on, let's get in. We all know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But it is not really so. The sun does not rise or fall. It does not move. It remains in its place, and the planets rotate in front of it. The rotation of the planets around the sun is not in a circular path. They rotate around the sun in a fixed elliptical path. The Earth's rotation around the sun in its elliptical path takes 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes. We normally consider 365 days as a year, and the balance time is added together to make an additional day every 4 years, which we call as leap year. The Earth's axis is not straight. It is tilted in its axis by 23.5 degrees. While rotating around the sun, in its elliptical path, it also revolves around its axis. The revolution of the Earth on its own axis takes 24 hours, accounting for 1 day on Earth. Due to this revolution, day and night occur on Earth. The half that faces the sun during the revolution experience daylight, and the other half, which is away from the sun or in the shadow zone, experience night time. Any place on Earth experience this day and night phenomena every 24 hours, and this is due to the revolution on the Earth on its own axis. The rotation as well as the revolution both occur simultaneously, and the Earth moves in counterclockwise direction. Due to these two factors, that is, rotating around the sun in an elliptical path, and revolving on its axis at a tilted angle, the seasons occur on Earth. The time duration of daylight also differs accordingly. The sun does not rise exactly in the east all through the year. Actually, it rises exactly in the east and sets exactly in the west only on 2 days in a year. This happens on March 21st and September 23rd. These 2 days are called as equinoxes. In Latin, equus means equal and nox means night. On the day of an equinox, daytime and nighttime are of approximately equal duration all over the planet. In the northern hemisphere, the March equinox is called the vernal or spring equinox, while the September equinox is called the autumnal or fall equinox. In the southern hemisphere, the reverse is true. From March 21st the Earth moves towards northeast in its elliptical path. This movement takes 3 months to reach the extreme northeast. Though we cannot see the Earth's movement, we can see with our naked eyes the sunrise occurs every morning at different points in the northeast direction. The movement of the sun reaches the extreme northeast on June 21st. This day is called as summer solstice in northern hemisphere and winter solstice in southern hemisphere. From June 21st the Earth moves towards east in its elliptical path. This movement takes 3 months to reach the exact east. The sun moves towards east, and on September 23rd, it reaches the east. This September equinox is called as autumnal or fall equinox in the northern hemisphere and vernal or autumn equinox in the southern hemisphere. From September 23rd the Earth moves from east to southeast in its elliptical path. The Earth moves in this direction for the next 3 months and finally reaches the extreme southeast on December 21st. We can see the point of sunrise moving in this direction for these 3 months. This day is called as winter solstice in northern hemisphere and summer solstice in southern hemisphere. Now from December 21st, for the next 3 months, the Earth starts moving towards the east and we can see the sunrise at different points in this direction. Finally on March 21st it again reaches the east, representing vernal or spring equinox in the northern hemisphere and autumnal or fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. In a year, the summer solstice day will have maximum daylight, and on the winter solstice the day will have the minimum sunlight. On the day of equinoxes, the day and night will be equal. In the northern hemisphere spring season begins on March 21st and it lasts till June 21st. Summer begins from June 21st, it extends up to September 22nd or 23rd. Then comes the fall season. It starts from September 23rd to December 21st. And from December 21st to March 21st is the winter season. In the southern hemisphere, fall season begins on March 21st and it lasts till June 21st. Winter begins from June 21st, it extends up to September 22nd or 23rd. Then comes the spring season. It starts from September 23rd to December 21st. And from December 21st to March 21st is the summer season. We have seen that the half which receives sunlight directly during revolution experiences daytime and the shadow zone or the other side experiences nighttime. Likewise, seasons occur depending on the pole that is tilted towards the sun when rotating around the sun in its elliptical path. You have to make a note that the imaginary axis of the Earth is always in the same direction. On March 21st, North Pole is tilted away from the sun and South Pole is tilted towards the sun. So the Northern Hemisphere experiences spring season, whereas the Southern Hemisphere experiences fall season. On June 21st, North Pole is tilted towards the sun and the South Pole is tilted away from the sun. So the Northern Hemisphere experiences summer season, whereas the Southern Hemisphere experiences winter season. On September 23rd, North Pole is tilted towards the sun and the South Pole is tilted away from the sun. So the Northern Hemisphere experiences fall season, whereas the Southern Hemisphere experiences spring season. On December 21st, North Pole is tilted away from the sun and South Pole is tilted towards the sun. So the Northern Hemisphere experiences winter season, whereas the Southern Hemisphere experiences summer season. Hope you have enjoyed this video. To support our channel, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.